cast the pre-Columbian techniques to cast jewelry.
Really?
I've taken these leaves of grass, and cutting them real thin and dipping them in wax and making stuff, and then casting it,
Wow.
which was exactly the way. I mean, I saw that being done, a demonstration of pre-Columbian,
Really?
how they did it.
Uh-huh.
So I thought,
And for the same purpose, to make jewelry? And to many schools. That particular school at that particular time was...
I thought you were an actor or something.
I'm an artist. I'm an animator, and I'm...
Really?
Yeah. It's so funny. Our building has a lot of art. I recognize it.
This is it. This is me here.
Yeah. Are these pieces from showing a couple of years of work? Or are they from way back? Are they
No,
from
they're
yesterday?
yesterday.
Okay.
They might be wet even. This one here, the horses, it wasn't in the show last year, so that's last year. And some of the stuff I just keep painting over and over, stuff like that.
That's on the invitation.
Yeah, I keep doing that one over and over.
You do?
So I don't know. That could be recent or not, or it could be just a couple of days
you
ago.
Don't know if it's okay.
This is recent,
Do you have a model sometimes?
Sometimes,
Yeah, I noticed the windows boarded up or whatever.
No, the boarded up ones are the one. That's that girl. It's underneath. She's a painter and a printmaker. The boarded up one.
Yeah, I know about her, but I thought
Amy. Did you meet her?
I met her.
She's real cute. I mean, there's like her husband and her husband are both painters.
Are they?
And they have
He works elsewhere, yeah? He doesn't work in that space, does he?
He has his own studio,
Yeah, that's what I
but they make their living as they have a art school for children in Brentwood.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that cute? That's cool.
Yeah. That's very nice to combine teaching and then doing your work. I haven't seen much of her work. Have you?
Of her, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my partner.
So tell me more about some of this, the work that we're looking at here.
Well, there's one over here.
Yeah. I like this one.
Documentaries and shit. Documentaries and shit.
Part of my LA trilogy is about my neighborhood, and if I do it, the idea is to interview the people in my building. And
That building?
yes, our building, where I live, and many other people just work. But anyway, I do both there and set up. But I have what I need. Yeah, I mean, I did what I almost finished.
You
with
should
now.
talk to David. He got some grants and stuff.
Seriously, that's wonderful. Yeah.
He's got a lot of stuff. Right, Dave? Too, from that series. Well, it's called like Dancing at the Modern. Like it's sort of like the 1920s, and they used to have dances there.
Really?
From the. Well, I wasn't around then, but not far after.
Okay.
And they're dancing in front of a. They're doing the tango and.
Is that what? Or is it Modigliani? Kind
Sort
of
of,
thing?
yeah.
Or Gauguinish or something in between that?
Yeah, sort of Modigliani, but I put a face in and
Yeah.
like that. So I do this a lot because it allows me to put some bullshit in there. This is Susan.
Hello. How do you do?
She's the art dealer, Holly.
Holly.
She lives upstairs. She does animation and stuff. Not a dark-skinned woman though in the
No,
portrait.
it isn't, but he painted her. She's, as I say, very much in the middle. She doesn't look real dark, she doesn't look real light, but she's very elegant. She's very beautiful.
Yeah, all her things are
and
really
they're both
elegant.
very, very romantic. They're my favorite romantic couple because they're Italianophiles. Her father was an Italian and a painter, and her mother a black American from the South. And
Wow.
she's a graphic artist and she's gorgeous, and he's also adorable. And the painting is magnificent.
Really?
It's
Where is
3/4
this?
size. It's in their house.
Oh, in their house. Wow.
It's this high. It's 3/4 size. It's just
God.
beautiful. People always comment on it. And he hates the moderns. It's so good, and to mix it with oil, and he wants to do. I think more and more they're becoming quite religious, and he wants to do what you call it.
You mean with the plaster? You mean frescoes?
Yes, that's what he wants to do.
See, this one here, I took these guitar players. I love doing guitar players. This is from a sergeant, the guitar players. Well, it's like my style, but I took their. Like he used to on one of his trips. Went to Spain, and some of the dancers he did, like, and then when they're He'd love those flamingo kind of thing, but but I have to put my thing. And this over here, that's like kind of like German expressionist like kind of thing. So I always like them. I mean, there's that woman stuff. It's pretty cool.
Do you have some favorite German expressionist painters?
There's a lot of like Muller, and I can't think of their names right now.
A lady, Gabrielle Muller. That one. She's a lady.
Is it a lady?
Yes.
No kidding. The K. I can't. I always like his stuff, but I can't think of.
Kessler.
No. It's like. And then this stuff. The blue riders. Them.
Yeah, Nike and
Franz Marc. Yeah. So those guys, all from that.
Right.
Or he's going to sail off or something like that. And he's kind of like one of those I forgot what they're called, taxi dancers, or there were those French guys who smacked the women around. Apache, right? Smacked the motherfuckers around.
What about here?
This is like just started off with like an Argentine thing, because they're tango dancing, and it could be any kind of Spanish, it could be Spain or something, but and I don't have that. I don't put that in to put that. So it could be like Argentine or Spanish or any.
What are their names, Dan?
This is George here, and Chiquita.
Banana?
You mean the names of the modern?
Start it again. Tell me about it again.
It's like they used to have dances, like when the modern opened in the 20s, they had like dances there. So it gives me the opportunity to put, like a famous painting or something. Well, this one I kind of was originally like a Modigliani, but I kind of made it a Shupiani. So they're dancing. So I did a whole series of these, dancing.
Enjoy life from your work. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm just a visitor. I'm Lavania Steele.
Lavania Steele.
Right.
This is David and I'm Dan Shupe.
Hi there. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah.
David Wazar. He's a sound man for TV and movies.
I see. Well, you don't want me. You want to keep talking to him, but I just want you to know how much I enjoy your work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So that's that with that one. This one here, this is like it's like most of my stuff I really like to. Am I getting too close to the?
Yeah, well, I've got a real wide lens here, so what happens?
So my nose gets like this,
right.
you know.
Yeah, you don't have to get close.
So anyway.
You actually inspired by a picture in a picture for television?
From this thing? No.
No.
I just thought, it's a way like, how can I do combine both, and then it's like put a painting in the. So I've done this and it's collected by some interesting people. In French, I don't know how to speak French. It's one of his famous paintings. It's like prostitutes in this famous street in Spain, something Avenue. So I was able to put that. I used that, and then Brooke Shields bought it. So instead, it's the same kind of thing. I can use this couple over and over again, and then I can put a famous painting in the background. Then, so I get to do the famous painting or make my own famous painting. A Cézanne or see this one. You want to look
Why
at?
would you do that? I mean, are you ripping off something?
No, we don't do that anymore. We don't call it ripping off anymore.
Come here and meet Deborah and Price. They want to know your They want to know your hidden meaning.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
This is Dan.
Hi, how are you?
Deborah and
Love
Price.
your work.
Oh, hi, Price. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What's the hidden
He
meaning?
washed this hat.
Yeah, it's clean, isn't it?
I think so.
I washed it.
Dirtier.
No, I did that. I had it round, but it's the bill isn't large enough. I left it. You can just take it in a tub of water and push down, and it'll form itself because the air gets in it, you know, and just kind of leave it there and kind of.
Well, it's clean enough.
Yeah, just wash your head, you know. I wash it with my son.
They like that painting, but they don't like the frame.
Oh, the frame. Throw it away.
Frames are easy.
No, I don't care for that frame too much. Most of the frames.
Woman?
Most of the
Personal
frames.
friend?
No, she's changed a bunch of times. It looks like you actually.
Well, not all of them.
Oh, I'm always complimentary.
It's great. Sorry?
You're casting director?
She is. On all right.
Who do you casting direct for?
Commercials.
Oh, commercials.
Bottom of the food chain casting.
Dave's a sound. This is David Wazar.
Hi, David.
He's a sound man for TV and
Yeah. It's just great.
Films.
But I mean, when you go at, was this just imagination?
yeah. Yeah, it's just like you know, and this is kind of
You love women, don't you?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
It's so clear. I mean, they're fun, they're wonderful, they're. Oh.
Oh, thank you.
And what about the dogs?
Well, I'm a dog person.
Do you have dogs?
Oh, yeah. Big. You know, so I'm doing it. He's on drugs right now.
Giving them, what's it, glucosamine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I take it too.
Well, you know, I was trying to think of the one for the people there is $17, and the dog one is so much cheaper. I was just wondering if that.
Why not take the dog one?
And you can't get past the fire plugs, though.
There you go. Exactly. You got to stop, you know, and read the doggy newspaper. Yeah. Yeah.
So you just drop it anyway. I mean, you just zap it in.
Yeah.
You get it at Trader Joe's?
I get the ones there and the capsules because I can't take the tablets, but yeah, because I run and stuff. And it's a miracle drug.
Oh, you're looking like you're in really good condition. Oh, you box as well?
No. Unless I have to.
This, I got a microphone on,
Yeah.
so you got to watch what you say.
His,
He wants the
his stuff is wonderful, whimsical. The women, you just know he loves women. and every part of them he loves. You can see it in all of his paintings. A man who appreciates women.
God, this is great. I love all these compliments.
Well, so you're going to think about that and think about this one? Indeed. Be careful what you say on camera because then you'll be held liable. Okay, thank you.
And this painting, see, actually, this painting, I know this little painting is at the Barnes Museum in Upper Merion, Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia. Barnes was a doctor who made a fortune with some electric stuff, you know, like, how do you say that? You know, when you make an electric, you know, a mix, a drink. What's that called? How do you say that?
Bartender?
He made you know, like a health drink, you know, like a cure-all, whatever they were called. And he made, you know, millions at the turn of the century. And then he went to Europe all the time and just bought everything for nothing, you know. And he was like and he made this museum, and they were like totally restricted to whoever he wanted to, you know, you had like a restriction to go in. It wasn't open to the public. On the other hand, Barnes was like a champion of civil rights and stuff, and he had all his employees were black. His executives, even today, his executives are, you know, the president of Barnes is an African American, that sort of thing. So this painting was there, the actual Cézanne, and I always loved it. And it's not much bigger than this is, although I made it seem like it's a major painting, you know. And so they're dancing at the same kind of thing, dancing under the, you know, at the modern, like museums have activities and stuff, you know.
What's the motto?
The Museum of Modern Art.
Yeah.
Okay, the middle one is like it's from Gustav Klimt, who was a painter from the end of the last century, Austrian painter. Was a really great painter, and he did women, and it was like before abstract. So his abstracts, he would put these. He'd have all these fashion. He'd put the fashion, and then he would put was like the abstract of his time. It was before abstract, so it was kind of abstract. Oh.
But they'll tell me which ones they
But
want,
they're a
and
gay
I'll take
couple.
them out. And you'll.
They're a gay couple.
Yeah, they used to be. They're broken. They're totally gay though. Would you quit it?
Shucks.
No, this is part of the.
And she's an animator, and you know.
Will copies be available of this video?
Yeah, ask David here.
I want you to stop this now.
No, I'm wired. He wired me all up.
Oh.
I got wires on.
Gee, Dan, he could have at least worn your good hat. Can he borrow your hat?
No
This
way.
is my
That
good
hat
hat.
is
man.
just
What are you kidding?
too
This is
much.
an old Stetson.
Look, Dan.
You cannot
Look at this.
touch this.
This is a great hat.
Dan saw me walk
Let me
in
just-
with that one.
No, I don't want that hat.
Okay.
Let me see it a minute, though.
This is a great hat.
Yeah, I got that. I was fortunate to find that.
Kevin,
I'm glad you appreciate it. That you
I
like
do.
hats. Those aren't my initials in there, by the way.
no, I'm looking at the
It's a
camera.
vintage.
It doesn't have a hippie feeling to it.
This is an old Stetson, man.
It real.
I don't like that new Stetson that I got. Is like,
I
you know,
love that
cheesy.
one.
It's fucking cheesy.
Now we're talking hats. We're real.
What?
But Dan has good hats.
Those girls
Brenda's
are
party, he had on a great hat. Where's your hat from Brenda's party?
What was I
Now,
wearing?
what
there?
are you up to? We
This
never
is
got
the
a chance
hat.
to talk about
I
what
washed this hat. I washed this morning.
I don't believe it.
Honest to
Come
God,
on,
then
Dan,
I put it in the
couldn't be
sun.
Filthier. It's disgusting.
And then I put it in the sun.
Well, where's your
It's
hat? She
disgusting.
had on a nice hat at Brenda's
But,
party.
you know, I had this round, and then I...
Yeah, right.
If you turn it around, it's clean on the other side.
No, but then it's backwards, man.
Well, anything would be better than that way.
Oh, I have worn hats backwards.
He's the artist. He's been working.
Dirt is a different thing.
This is clean. I told you I fucking washed it, man.
Stains. They're not dirt.
Stains, it's like a working man's hat. If you're from the south.
Ben.
From the south. Where I'm
If you're from Texas, it's a working man's hat. And I'm from Colorado. See, the snatch always is up.
Do that again.
The snooch is always up here, you know. No, see where the set it is? It's supposed, she's reclining. It's from a famous painting, you know. It's
Oh,
from
so
a...
it's wrong?
Yeah, but she wanted to, I don't mind. You know, she wanted it to match, you know, like this one be the same as that over there or something. You know, so it's
But how
fine.
wonderful to have a painting you can hang either way.
The old and horseshit. You know, Susan likes this bullshit, you know. This is my stuff, you know, I just make it, there's two things that I like about my frames. One is, like this stuff, this is like two pieces or through, oh, it's canvas. This is like two pieces of wood from of the cheapest these are 1x2s of the cheapest variety. So this cost me like $2 to make. And I love that kind of thing. Hey, Holly? Yeah. What was that, you know that painting, I was telling about one of the paintings I used in the background was that
That one.
Picasso.
It's Avignon. It's
Oh,
Avignon.
I thought it was in Spain.
No,
It's a
Avignon
famous
is in
street in
France.
Spain where there's prostitutes.
Well, maybe that's true.
I don't- maybe
Avignon is
I'm-
also a city in France. I mean,
Oh, no, I thought it was the name of the street.
well, it might be. I mean,
But in
you know,
Spain.
we have. What do we
That
have?
could be. But
Lots
anyway,
of
it's hookers
streets
on
named,
the hookers on the street,
Yeah, yeah.
and I used that one in
For this
yeah, Brooke
figure and
Shields.
that, yeah.
Brooke Shields bought it.
What?
Brooke Shields bought it. Shields. Oh, you'd recognize her name. She's been in about 30 movies.
She lives in Los Angeles.
But she quit about 15 years ago, adopted a child. Oh, I guess it hasn't been.
Hi, I'm Chuck Mitchell.
Oh, hi, Chuck. This is Holly. Do I know you?
Well, I own the gallery.
Oh, you own the gallery. Oh.
Well, I thought I'd come up and say
Oh,
hello.
great.
Right? I know you.
Well, I live in the neighborhood and you work in the neighborhood. I don't know where you
No, I live there too. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I want to thank you for listening to whatever the radio station is because it's what I listen to, and therefore it's not.
Oh, the SC. Oh, the SC. Yeah, I have a little yard there where I work on the yard. It's real near here, like on La Cienega Avenue.
Okay. So these are plein air.
Sort of. Yeah.
Well, these are California plein air.
Yeah.
Doesn't it look like it, right?
Yeah, we're out on the roof.
You know, is it comfortable there? Because I thought that blue roofing that you have, maybe it's very hot. And
No, it's not. It's the opposite. Like if I go out, I've got this other part. It's like really a weird trip that I have. And I have this other part of this yard where I have a saw out there. So if I have to saw out there, I go there. Not the real loud saw.
No, well, there are lots of noises there, so you know.
So
yours are,
it's like roasting. If I go out in the regular sun, though the blue thing. Well, I took trucking tarps, you know. I got about 3 of them out there, and it's about 10 degrees cooler underneath the tarps.
Now, I see a lot of your pieces have the third dimensionality by cutting away. Is that something you've been doing for a long time? Right, no, I know those pieces.
I don't do them as much as I did. During the 60s, I did a lot of it.
This is my daughter, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah, this is the
You were going to be on TV.
right here.
You're going to be on TV.
You like drawing and painting, Sarah?
She did a little drawing. Go get your drawing. Can you get your drawing?
All right, let's see.
Looks like Kenneth Nolan.
Oh my God.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
See her. This is her drawing right
Oh,
here.
wow.
Sarah, that's so nice.
I think she has some talent.
Absolutely. Yes.
Can you have another pencil? Yes. I'll go get you another pencil. Let's go. So this one needs to be sharp. What if I sharpen this one? Would that be okay? Okay. Well, all the best. Nice seeing you. Very nice meeting you, and have a great evening. Thank you very much. We love your work, and I'm sure we'll do well with it.
Oh, good. Yeah, thank you.
Come on, Sarah. Let's get a pencil here. I'll walk you out.
She should need that.
Telephone number or something, I don't know, because I read that she went to Haystack Mountain School where I went. It's a craft school in Maine, absolutely gorgeous.
You're a
on the
craft-
coast.
what kind of
Well, I
crafts
made ceramics for a decade or more, and I in this filmmaking mode right now, but I have ideas to do anything and everything.
No, I did crafts. I went to school in Philadelphia, museum school.
Oh, great.
Do you know the museum school in
Sure.
Philadelphia? Yeah, I
love
did
it.
jewelry making for a long
Yeah.
time as well. But it's best to stay in one
Okay.
medium. You know, from time to time I've had to have a job. I had to have a job. What do you? No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about maybe driving a cab or selling some bullshit on the phone. Me, they're definitely important. You know, my frames are important. You know, and I like making frames. But sometimes you buy a frame like these. This is bought, and it's kind of. I don't know. Susan liked it. I didn't much care for it. You know, but I like the craft. I like the idea of just like those Colorado. They would go and just get. Hi, gorgeous. Oop.
I love your paintings.
Oh,
They're
thank
wonderful.
you. Mickey Mousey. But they're playing, you know. I don't know why I've got. I, you know, personally don't care much for guitar players.
I'm mad about the background on the song.
Yeah, didn't that work? I mean, it was like I saw some. It's just that's a recent thing. It's like because it's always troubling. You know, backgrounds are troubling. But he was asking about frames and what I like when I was a kid. You know, the people, in Colorado, the carvers and the people who made stuff. Everybody made their own shit, you know. So you got some wood from the out back, or something, or carved it, or you know, an old washboard. You took the metal out, and then you put your piece in the middle of it, or something like that, or carved it and stuff. So this is like, you know, I go to Home Depot or one of the places that's like 90 cents a length, you know, for an 8-foot length for 98 cents. So I got 2 lengths there. I got $2 into that frame, plus the gold leaf and shit, you know. And this is like molding here. This is like molding. I get it, you know, like floor molding, you know, or the molding up there, you know.
Well, I would just say, oh, man, just throw it on there.
And then the leaf and stuff. I think it's great. I think it's perfect. These kind of things.
God, that's wonderful.
And these are the bought ones, you know.
These are new to me. I haven't seen these ladies.
I mean, you know, the frames we were talking about.
Is Susan here?
Yeah, she's right there. That's that woman. I call her the woman that's standing next to her. They're her partner that hates my shit. I call her cunt mouth.
Well, good.
Well, wait
Now
till you
they
see
know.
her mouth. You'll see. That's where my microphone is, where you're rubbing. You're rubbing my microphone, babe.
Maybe not.
No, it's fairly new.
Oh, is it?
You can tell, if you come up, you can tell if they're wet or not. See these up here? Did you see these in the front?
Yes, I did. I didn't see them again.
Kirschner. Klimt. To Gustav. Now that's Gustav Klimt. He's one of my Gustav. Here, I want to peek. There's some cheese over here, Dale. Some cheese. Excuse me, more.
Older members of the department, and some not so happy younger ones,
A
but
piece of cheese.
Well, but I have to look into whether it's true or not. Somebody mentioned it.
And a crocker.
And
No,
how it's
I'll
worded.
pass.
They
I'm
may
going to
say
pass on the
87.
fucking crackers. I never did like crackers. But I love pussy. What's a good story I can tell you? Klimt, he loved women. He was probably very wealthy. And I'll tell you what's really interesting. There's a picture, a photograph of Klimt and it's called, oh shit, I'm getting old, man. Rodin. Klimt and Rodin are riding down the middle of the street in a carriage in Paris, I think, or maybe in Vienna. Is that the capital of, that's Austria, right?
Yeah.
The capital. And crowds of people as they ride down are applauding them because they're famous and they're heroes because they're great artists. We're not, you know, like they might do for the Rolling Stones or some jackass, you know, or who would somebody applaud for as they're riding down U2 or something, you know? Oh, look at that ass. Yo. But she just went out. But isn't that amazing that they would applaud on the street for, you know, like, for our two artists?
He's getting his 2 cents worth out of
Yes, you're supposed to do something. He's chewing.
He's an artist. He doesn't have to.
Nothing of chewing.
All he has to do is sit there and shut up.
No, he wants me to be underneath the paintings.
Sit down with Dan and talk to him. He's
Okay.
gonna be something going on in the film.
Okay, right. We're going to get into a very philosophical conversation about how your art originated and where you're going from here, Dan.
Well, he wanted me to talk about, like, Gustav Klimt inspired this, and I was telling him that I just saw a photograph of Klimt and Rodin riding in a carriage down the street in Vienna,
Right.
the turn of the century, and crowds of people were applauding, and as they went by, like they would see them and yell at them,
Naturally.
"We love you," and applauding and stuff. We're now like, who would they do that for? President Bush?
Well, no comment. Right.
So I guess, when you think of it, I mean, that's 100 years ago.
Yeah.
The people were inspired by great artists, and now they're inspired by Bush. So it can only tell me that I guess Darwin was wrong.
Well, I think with your art has certainly proven to be an inspiration with this group tonight. So maybe you'll turn the century, at this turn of the century, you'll, in retrospect, go back 100 years and go forward 200 years.
Oh, I like it.
Well, you have the potential. I think your work has been very well received, and everybody seems to gravitate toward it. And I just hope that you're ready to crank out some more in the next few months. Or yeah.
I'm cranking every day. I'm a cranker.
Cranker, yeah.
I crank. I work every day, especially now. That I'm getting, that I'm past 39.
Well,
time is getting short.
Do you get inspired to do more work by your work? I mean, do you actually gather inspiration by your current work?
Oh yeah.
And that's what keeps the momentum going.
And also, I'm at the library all the time. I love the library, and I just read and just constantly going over the people that I admire, like Klimt and those kind of people.
Yeah.
Egon Schiele.
Egg on your face.
Egg on your face, Egon. What's interesting is Egon loved real young girls. Like he was with this woman for a long time. His best. They hung out together, and she would get young girls to come in and pose for him and stuff. And he met these two young girls that were 12. They were sisters. One was 12, one was 11.
Right.
And he kind of stalked them and waited for the one to get to be about 15 so he could marry her.
Oh,
and then he dumped the woman that was with. But he was so hung up on young girls that he did this. Even one time he had sex with a 12-year-old, and he was put in prison for 3 days. Where, on the other hand, the writer what was his name, who was jailed for
Polanski
having in that time, in that period.
That period.
Oscar Wilde was jailed, had to do 2 years of prison because he had sex with a young man. Kirshner is one. Kirshner. You know all these people, amazing.
So Dan,
sit down and get in on this.
Yeah, we're having.
Ask her a question about the history. About the history of art. I can't remember all of them, but
yeah. What's your next? I just want to know its next.
I didn't realize it was a woman.
The next
There's
subject matter Dan has to.
Munter, rather.
I have this wonderful book on painters in the 20th century, painting in the 20th century.
I hope I don't ask him any difficult questions.
It's got great photographs.
Yes, it's great.
Dan.
No, Dan, I'm just curious.
I might have. Is it a small book? Great big book?
Bigger than this, like 2 of these. But it's
Because
not
I
a
have
coffee
one.
table thing. It's a sort of an
It's
academic
called
thing.
Expressionist. The Santa Monica Library, you keep the books for 2 months.
I didn't know that.
Well, you renew it over the phone.
Well, I know about that, but
Dan, he's going to ask you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm curious which topics, which subject matter, or what inspiration is going to provide your next works of art. What series are you coming up with, or what are you currently working on?
Stuff that I can make me money.
Okay. Oh, you're coming into a commercial.
I need some motherfucking money, bitch.
Dan, look who's here.
I saw him. I grew up with him.
Okay, get on the camera. Come sit and give Dan a big hug.
There was
it's your time to get interviewed.
Did you see the thing in Variety on the
He's
60s?
exhausted
There was
me.
about
Thanks.
3 or 4 months at the Whiskey A Go Go with Johnny Rivers. So there was a picture of him playing, but it said Johnny Rivers and drummer. It didn't say his name.
Yeah.
Who?
Serious snob.
Who's the drummer?
My brother, one of my brothers. Yeah.
Back east?
Jazz, yeah.
Bebop.
It's great.
So say something to Kill. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
What's happening, home?
Holmes?
The Holmes, man. Oh. The only problem is
Show me
saying-
where all your stuff is. This right here, right?
Yeah, that's my shit.
And that over there?
That's mine, yeah, up there. And that piece right there.
Where's the gorilla with the big butt?
The gorilla bee. Hi, darling. How are you?
Glad to see you.
Yeah, me too. Smoking. Everybody's smoking. I get the...
You smell it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, God.
Eddie and I are going to Nicotine Anonymous meeting.
Smokers.
Yeah.
The one on Monday night's a great meeting.
Yeah, that and Wednesday night.
Yeah, that smoking shit, man.
I'm going to try and stop Tuesday night.
No, see, here's the secret. I'll give you the secret. Did you ever smoke?
Yeah, but I didn't have a hard time quitting.
No, a lot of people didn't. A lot of people did. You know, this is Holly,
Hello, how do you do? Sandra.
Sandra,
And
Eddie. Oh. The secret is don't make an announcement that you're going to quit. Just go to the meetings and don't quit or don't do anything but go to the meetings. And don't make any commitments. Go right out of the meeting, have your cigarette. Don't make any commitments. Don't get nervous about it. You know, and then when the time is right, you just put that meeting in your schedule. And when the time is right, you go. Because, you know, the people around you, become friends with them and they start going like, inspiring you and shit, you know? And I had a hard time with it, way hard. No, I used to, yeah. First. I've never encountered anything worse than these people, man.
You know who was coming here tonight?
Who?
Mignot.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
Louise told me he was going to come here.
What for?
Huh?
What for?
To see you
No
and
kidding.
Louise.
Oh, no, I would just wonder. I mean, it's just like, why would somebody from that
You know, I have to go because I have so much to do tonight. But thank
old
you so
Venice?
much for asking
See,
me.
we went to Venice High School and shit. We're from Venice and shit. You know? This is not far from our old neighborhood.
Right.
Culver, we used to go to the movies at Culver and stuff. You know, the Culver Theater.
Tell her about what we paid for stuff.
You know, you see it?
Close down.
Yeah.
My friend wants to.
Oh, that's a nice theater, yeah. The one that's still open is over on Montana, the Arrow. That's still the same as before, you know. Yeah, it was great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See, I knew there was something about you that was... I want to see that book. Okay, great. Bye, Holly. Thanks for coming. Yeah, she has, you know, she's an anime.
Is this
she's
going to
an
be on
artist.
Freaky Links?
Yeah.
She's an artist. Or
Nick
something.
at night.
Dale, come-
Eddie, it's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a long time.
but that music was so stupidly cornball. You know, on the pickup, back of the pickup
Not
truck
my
shit.
type of, not
Really?
my kind of music at all. I agree with you.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Daniel, I'm going to wander about.
Oh, do it. Oh, listen, meet Dale. Come here and meet Dale. Oh, I hated the Grateful Dead. Oh, the Grateful Dead were terrible.
Nice to meet you as well.
She was married to Jack Millman, the trumpet player.
Oh, yeah.
So she hung out at the same places that we did, you know.
Cottage Inn.
Oh, the
Well-
cottage. That was the one I couldn't remember. In the Valley.
I'm a bit younger, so I couldn't
The
get
Valley.
into some of them. But
The Cottage Inn, I
brought
couldn't
up the
remember
rear.
that. That's the one that was way out there. We used to pass
Yes, you
the
tried to remember the name of that.
Black Bull or something. What was that place we occasionally, if we had some money, we would stop and have a steak? The something bowl. That's way out in the valley.
Yes, I do.
But that's only. But the cottage was.
Yeah.
The cottage was very unusual. It was the only place in the valley.
Central? Did you ever play down in South Central during the early 50s or any of that?
Well, we were, going around?
Yeah, we all went to all those, what were the places with
Southwestern,
California, the California Club? You know who was talking about the California Club? I watch, I get up early in the morning, 5 o'clock. Imus played at the California Club. I didn't know they had that kind of music there. Blues. Yeah, he's a guitar player. Well, Dexter we knew from the Pico Delis. The place on Pico. Remember that place?
On 8th Street? Or North?
And then also Strip City. Remember they all played at Strip City?
Yeah.
Club on 8th that we all went to. You, of course. Yes, thank you.
Peacock Alley, yeah.
God, that was around.
But I thought Pico Delis would be on Pico. Pico Delis.
Do you remember one on West Adams, Jazz Club?
Oh, there was a lot of them there. We went to several.
I can't remember them all. But...
Remember that long one? It was a restaurant. It was real long and narrow. And then people were playing up on some kind of a stage. It was like real lit up. This one club where this Curtis Counts, Curtis Counts? There was this girl that he had some welfare in New York, I finagled that.
Oh, isn't this
Now everybody
great?
clams up
I got
with the
an
microphone and the camera. Everybody, the conversation stops. We were talking a mile a minute before this roving reporter got over here.
Did you see what Dave did? I don't know what to say when you put the camera.
This side,
I'm
the south
one
side.
of his help and help.
It's La Cienega Avenue.
And it's people, we were talking about how the process works as far as the public learning about it, and we mentioned Brenda Kirschenbaum and how she has Dan's work displayed eloquently in her home in West Hollywood and word of mouth.
Lisa there is taking our picture. Your father's an old-time actor. Yeah, because the guy takes Arabic shit. Oh, there's Reed.
But who are they? Where are they from?
Reed. All right. David, that's Reed right there. He's a painter.
Hi, Reed.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
I'm going to shoot you.
But, so who's the other artist? Some Arabic person?
Yeah, I have no idea.
But is that Lebanese? Kuwait? Where are we talking about here? Lebanese?
I think they're all the same.
Iraqi, Syrian.
They're all the fucking same. Man. I went up to him. It's got Arabic shit on there.
Huh?
I went up to him and said,
Shalom.
No. I went up and told some people, I said, the World Trade Center tomorrow at 12.
Oh.
Help me up, would you?
Here we go.
I got Susan. That's what Susan.
Find out what this kid thinks over here.
Yeah, do it.
Interview some of the
I want a piece of
emerging
cheese.
guests coming
I want a
in
piece
the
of
door.
cheese.
Be sure to save some film for Richard and Brenda.
Cheese it. Oh, thank you. Is that good?
And he said, "Is this your almost physical?" I said, "Yeah, I know it's kind of unusual."
Oh, thank you.
Chicago,
Where in Chicago?
Albany Park near Kimball Lawrence.
Because I
Yeah, I got a microphone on, so watch what you say. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding.
I would turn around and say hi to the camera.
There. Oh, get him. David, get them.
For the sake of the argument, we'll pretend.
What's going on, man?
What'd you say your name again?
Shore.
Shari.
Nice to
This
meet
is Reed. He's a painter as well.
Oh, that's nice.
I stopped over with Susan. That's Susan right there. Oh, I wanted you to meet your line was busy. It was during the day, and then we knocked on the door. But
The dealer from Chinatown, the guy from the Weekly, were all there.
Oh, they were there.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
what's
So
his
I
name?
was, like, kind of flitting around there a little bit.
The bald-headed guy, you mean? The guy with the shaved head? The other guy from the Weekly? The guy with the shaved head, he's from the Weekly.
Different one. He's got an article in most recent. His name's Doug. Different one. That's Peter Frank.
Peter Frank, right.
So, it's been a busy one, yeah. I didn't mean to be like all spaced
Oh, no,
out.
I know.
It was like...
Oh, you don't have to do that.
It was wigging me out a little bit. Anyway, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's not
So
a
this
bad
is
place.
you. I swung by. It was like maybe Thursday or something. And banged on the door. Said hello to the dogs. But you guys were asleep. They're in the back or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. And I got to figure out something because if I'm in the back, no, but if not, I can never. I can't hear shit from the back there. I've got. These are mine here too. And this one, that one right there. She brought the wrong girl. She brought the wrong girl.
I know. You know what? It's funny because I just have a good idea to give out cars to all these people that want to do. They're not going to buy in.
Dan, when you're high, you're hot.
Who smells like garlic? Is that me?
It's you. Is Brenda coming? Whenever I have people over and I don't cook, then I go there and cut everything up in small pieces and pick it up and decide. We may go all through their lips. I know this guy. What's his name?
I have no idea. She doesn't stop.
There's some. Did they start anything?
Thanks.
Every one of them wants all. See, I got paid $7 each.
Take 7. Give me 17. I'll take 7 of these. I was with somebody else. Didn't remember I told you there was something going on. What was going on was these critics from that giveaway newspaper was there. What's that? What's that giveaway newspaper? Weekly.
Well, I've been up since 5.
Me too. How come you get up so early?
I get up at 2 and 3.
All right. Yeah, I
I've
don't
been
get up
making
that.
myself go back to sleep. Just saying no enough.
Well, take naps. Do
That's
naps.
what I do, and I didn't do one today, so I'm a little bit.
Yeah, I get you. I know what you mean when you don't. Yeah, I get up and turn on the tube or something,
Yeah, I don't
I'll
care what
watch,
time I wake up. It doesn't bother me at all to get up or listen to KPFK, those great Alan Watts tapes.
Oh, God, Alan Watts.
I love it.
I tell you, Alan Watts always talked about practice, and he gave the example of creativity and practice, that to be able to call, if you practice, to call on whatever you wanted at the moment. And he gave the example of Stan Getz. He said Stan Getz could
Call on a note.
call on a note at any time, and
He laid it down and it stayed.
my bad story. Oh no, I have another Stan Getz story actually. I just thought
I
of.
went into a meeting just before he died.
Nice to meet you.
Other painter in the
Oh,
back?
with the Arabic stuff on.
stuff?
Yeah, I like that stuff on. Yeah.
Just want to come and say.
I'm Iranian.
been there.
Because that was.
Oh yeah.
When, like the 70s? During the good times, huh?
Just before it was time to get the hell out.
You got there the best time.
They chased me out of Afghanistan, and we ran for our lives in Tehran.
You ran from Iran, huh?
I met this girl, a young, beautiful girl, who's, she communicates, she talks to her grandmother in Iran all the time. And she decided, I never heard from her again, I hope she's okay. She decided to go visit her grandmother, and as a boy, as a male. Young people can do that, Well, they do it all the fucking time down there on Highland,
They don't hide it. Nobody's hiding it.
On Highland, those guys with the tits and the whole number and stuff like that,
I'm a customer. No, I'm just kidding.
I heard that.
haven't seen them. I'd kind of like
Well, I
to.
had my studio there. 3/4 of the bus in Hollywood for prostitution are women imitators. 3/4, so that even Eddie Murphy got busted.
Oh my God.
Could you?
And he handled it in such
Yeah, it was there, and she was kind of.
slippery way that it
She was
almost
weird,
looked like
actually. The
publicity
girl was.
I don't know what
But she said that she would be in a lot of danger if she was caught.
Why is that?
The girl that go to visit her grandmother dressed as a.
Oh yeah.
She'd be in a lot of danger.
People make up all kinds of stories. I've gone back,
But not dressed as a woman.
No.
But why would she have to dress as a man?
She said that she would have all, privileges.
Because
She's
she doesn't
grown
have
up
to
here.
cover her face.
She don't have to cover her face. She can go play anywhere she wants.
All the trouble of becoming another sex instead of just covering your face.
I know.
Just cover your
No,
face.
she can. While she's there, she can have freedom. But somebody was telling me
Still breeze in and out.
this Iranian woman, a young woman I met, and she was pointing out that at Beverly Hills High School, they were still from the old country at this time. It was like, how long ago? Was this 20 years ago? That the marriages, although they were young girls, they were still from the arranged marriages from the old world.
Yeah.
And so, at the high school prom, all these girls were there with these like 40-year-old fiancés.
They actually brought the old guys that they were
Of course,
betrothed to?
Of course.
To the prom?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's strange.
Well, who else would they bring?
Well, I was thinking that maybe they just would go with temporary dates just to go with the people they're on.
That's too modern. I mean, these were like, they came like they were like very old-fashioned, I wonder if that bugged him at all. What we were just saying and shit.
I don't think so. I think that,
I hate your work, motherfucker, anyway.
well, that we didn't have to say. I don't understand the work at all.
But I like the idea of the Arabic thing. Like if it was just the Arabic lettering and shit on a canvas, that would be pretty far out. But all that other
I
stuff
would like
is
to know if it's prayers or whether it's something else.
It says World Trade Center tomorrow. I want a piece of cheese. Right, just past this building, the structure, right up the Chautauqua.
That's when you had your gallery up there, huh?
Yeah, the studio there. So it just passed this here. That must be it there, Chautauqua, right there.
These are really great prints.
I used to come and walk my doggy right there.
For as long as I won't be there, it's all going to fall into that.
Well, they've kind of reinforced it. They've improved. I thought they reinforced it. But those, they have millions of squirrels there that are. He was working at Pearl's. Lisa works there. So he went to this gallery, this guy, where I was, and his name is, are you getting this, Dave? He's an artist, the gallery on Robertson? His name is Dan Roop. Did I tell you this? His name is Dan Roop. He's an artist. He's in the program. And he's also very gay. He's a total queer. And our birthdays are on the same date, September 11th. No, he's younger. Oh, Stan Getz. Well, I was just telling her a Stan Getz story. This friend of mine called, there was this place in New Jersey. This girl told me to kiss her where it smells, so I drove her into New Jersey. There's this place in New Jersey where it's like a big club. It's an enormous club where they have big band. They have a regular band, like a top grade band. And you know, Frank Sinatra would come there, and Tony Bennett and all that. And they'd have a lounge act as well with top names, like Count Basie would be in the lounge. So my friend is playing in the band. He called me late at night when he got home from the gig because he said, this story, I just knew that you had to hear this story right away. Stan Getz was in the lounge while he was playing, his group. So they're playing some kind of thing, it was Frank Sinatra or somebody. He stands up to do his solo, my friend, and he said he's playing his best Stan Getz licks. And when he's finished, as he's sitting down, he looks over to the side, somebody goes, and Stan Getz is listening at the side door, listening to him play. Could you imagine when he's in the little thing and somebody's playing his best licks? The other Stan Getz story was, there was this guy, oh, you know him, the crazy saxophone player who was married to Sandra. He was a great saxophone.
He was a friend of Jack's.
Joe Maney.
Jack knew Joe real well.
My darling Dan Shupe, the world famous artist. This is excellent work.
It's a real straight hat you have on.
Oh, thank you.
David, did you meet David?
Hello, David.
This is
Nice
Brenda.
to meet you. Okay, well, I'm going to go check out everything and I'll come back. Did you do that one too in the middle?
Yeah. So I'm driving, they're going to go over and score over at Stan Getz. So I drove them there. But I was a young kid. So they had this thing, either they were like, they didn't want me to get high, you know, on heroin. Oh, you going? Oh, you too.
I love the paintings with the paintings in the background. They're so cool.
With the paintings in the
The
background?
ones with the paintings on the walls. Where they're like dancing and there's paintings.
Oh, wait a minute.
So
Oh, look at this. Lisa! Well, I got to look at this picture. Can you see this? Is that me?
Yeah, and Susan.
Can you see the picture?
oh my.
maybe 1970,
Oh, there's Susan.
of Dan and Sue and
Oh,
my
there's
ex
his wife.
and
That's
my
his
little
child.
boy
He's already
sitting around, and
he's
she's
already
doing
little
a
drug
tarot
dealer now.
card reading of a friend of his, I
Oh, where's
believe.
Susan? I gotta show it.
From California?
Where's that other photograph?
That woman has it, that you handed it to.
Which woman?
You handed it to somebody. With the cameras.
Oh, Lisa? Did you see that?
Jim.
Yeah, the drums one. I think you might have given it to me and I lost it somewhere. Oh, the photograph that he's photographing.
I was a redhead for years.
Jesus Christ, man. I still got, yeah, I got the fucked up jeans with paint all over them. That's like 40 years ago. No, man, I love my hat, man. Stop already. It's a bitchin' hat. That's a very conservative hat for you. That's very conservative, that hat. Is it a hemp hat or something? It's a hemp hat?
He is still everything in here. Everybody has a computer. I mean, this is really saying because of
I know.
but your stuff.
No, he's been shooting you. I'm wired. So don't say anything incriminating.
Nobody says
Dan's been talking for hours.
Are
No.
you fired?
Yeah.
You're joking.
He's
No.
wired. No, he's on the
You mean you've been getting everything I've been saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you better watch
How
Brandon.
how acute is it? How good is the CIA
You know,
quality?
I love that one right there with the
Dan, he's
all
wired.
those colors.
Wire.
Dan, you're wired.
No, that's in the
Dan, are you
back.
CIA?
Huh?
Wire.
Yeah, I got. Where's the
no.
microphone, Dan?
That's good. I love Dan's work. He's the best artist here, on this side of Robertson.
And the other side of Robertson too.
Yes. And the other side. But that includes Rodeo Drive. And,
Absolutely, that's the other side of Robertson. To Malibu and beyond. To San Francisco and beyond.
Okay, we've got to get him up there. I think San Francisco and New York, Dan would.
New York is and Paris.
And Paris.
I have my
Oh, you wanna do
connection
that?
in Paris.
You like Costco?
I've never been to a
Oh, I love
Costco.
it. I love it. Costco. It's an enormous place. You know what's cool about it? It's like it's an outing. You go with the kid
That's what I
and
was
get
telling
it.
her.
You get there's clothes. They have clothes, TVs, food, wine, whiskey,